It's raining really bad outside, and I'm going to explain my soul family tree to a friend of mine on Discord. So 2 things to preface this. First of all, if you know Guilty Gear better than I do, which you probably do, and something on this is wrong, please tell me so that I can fix it. Second of all, when it comes to Soul Bad Guy, all gears are technically Soul's offspring because he becomes the first prototype gear. Let's get going. So, it starts off with Frederick and Arya, who are both co-workers. They're not married, but they're going to get married because they are engaged. They are co-workers with Asuka, but due to stuff going on that Asuka's involved with, Frederick becomes Soul Bad Guy, the first prototype gear. Alright? And, Arya, due to also stuff that Asuka has to do with, becomes Justice, the first complete gear. Now, what I guess it implies is since she's the first complete gear, and based off of Soul Bad Guy, since he's the prototype of gear, does that technically make her his daughter as well? Which, that seems what it's implying, alright? But it doesn't matter, because most of their interactions just include, like, him killing her, alright? But anyway, Justice then seems to be split into 3 different directions. The first direction is Dizzy. Alright, Dizzy is a different entity than Justice, but derivative of Justice. And she's a gear, which means that she's Soul Bad Guy's offspring, but also Justice's offspring because she's derivative of Justice. So she's technically both of their daughters in a way, or their offspring. But anyway, Dizzy marries Kai, and Soul Bad Guy and Kai were comrades during the Crusades. But he becomes his son-in-law. Because they marry, and they have a kid called Sin, who is Soul Bad Guy's grandson, alright? But then Arya is also taken by the Universal Will over here, who's created by Happy Chaos, or the original. We'll get back to that later. But the Universal Will takes Justice, or what is left of Justice, and creates the first Valentine. Soul Bad Guy kills the first Valentine, and what's left of the Valentine is then remade into Ramathon Elfeld, and the Universal Will is their mother. They call her their mother, alright? And they're sisters, and they are Valentines made from the original Valentine. But since they are from Justice, they're from Justice. Justice is their mother in a way, but then we'll get to that because the part of Justice that is Arya is then taken by Asuka and creates Jacko, who is also labeled as a Valentine. So that technically makes Ramathon Elfeld Arya's like sisters, and also she's their mother ? Because of you know, that's just weird. But Jacko then is related to Happy Chaos, who created the Universal Will, because Happy Chaos is the original who created the Universal Will. And I might not know, but I'm pretty sure that they're a matching set, so I'm pretty sure they're siblings, alright? And then we just close this off by saying that Soul Bad Guy, because of all of this, Ramathal and Elfeld are Soul Bad Guy's sisters, because they're sisters of Jacko, but also her daughters are his daughters, so they're also his stepdaughters. And that's the tree. That's the family tree. Yeah. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think I might have messed some things up.